Trev, first of all, tell us about the Big Duke and your racing connection.
Yeah, brother's got just a tiny share in it, so he's down freezing down at Melbourne, so got the good oil this morning, so hopefully he does all right. Likes a bit of the wet, so hopefully this is on the news tonight and everyone's back to the Big Duke, otherwise bad luck.
What's it like, you like your horses, what's it like on a day like today where you actually got a genuine interest?
Yeah, I just, love the horse racing. I've had a couple of owners with Brian Curl back in the Brisbane Bullets days, so it's always good to get a win, but nothing this big. But yeah, hopefully it's a good day.
Will you watch it as a team?
Yeah, we'll have a little bit of a sweep upstairs, so I didn't get that in the sweep, but it's a good fun day and brings the team together, have a bit of laughs, and it's a good day.
Every game's a test, but this is probably the ultimate test for you, isn't it? You had a poor away game against Cairns, you're now back on the road. Do you need to make a statement that that was just a one-off and that you can get road wins?
Yeah, well, consistency is a big factor of being successful. You got to do that no matter, if you wake up out of bed having a bad day, it's what you commit to in that day. So we certainly got to do that on the road. And New Zealand 6 in a row, they're on fire. They lost the first game and they're talented. The imports are really good, and obviously with their national players are really good as well. So it's a great test for us early in the season to get these 2 games.
A lot of people might just say, well, the Cats are always good, but they've had 5 games or 4 games at home. Now it's their test for them. Do you bring that up with the players that, we do need to stand up?
Yeah, well, we were disappointing in Cairns' first game. We just got to make sure we take that consistency with us, and it's a hostile environment, that you go through the 5 hours. We lose 5 hours, so we arrive there at like 1 o'clock in the morning, New Zealand time, and play the next day. So it's a tough schedule, but that's how you find out if you're strong or not.
Why didn't you travel today and give yourself a day?
Melbourne Cup was on. No, we coming in. We've debated that. It's just in the schedule. Last year we went 2 days early, and it was really bad for our timing, and we played lethargic. So this year we thought we'd just fly in the day early and play. We did similar to the grand final and played pretty well. So we'll see how that goes, and hopefully it's a good result for us.
The smash and grab styles, that work well for some players. They feel like better just get out there and play rather than having to sit around for a day. Yeah,
and we'll stay on WA time. We'll stay on that time. Just the body clocks don't get changed for to have breakfast at 7 o'clock in the morning is 2 o'clock our time. So that doesn't work against this with the time change. So we'll stay on our time, and we'll treat it like an afternoon game.
Is it the fact you've had a different schedule leading in, having back-to-back games, having to travel for a little bit now? Are they feeling fresher than what they would normally for this sort of a venture?
I hope so. I really do. It's we've got a deep squad, so that helps to get the rotations in. Last week we spread the minutes pretty even. And, they'll get asked for some pretty big minutes, the major players this week.
Trevor, what did you learn in the rule book of travel? What's Trevor Gleeson learn about travel? I mean, that's probably the longest road trip in a short space of time in world sport.
Yeah.
What have you learned over the years? You've done a lot of travelling.
Yeah, it's. I wish I could bottle that and sell it as a book, but it's really the mindset going into it. I think 2 years ago when we played him in the grand final, it was a tough schedule of playing here, jumping on a plane and going over there, and rest is number one. So I was more of get up early, let's get the shoot around and treat it, but the guys were tired. So it's now let's make sure we rest and peak when the game's on, not 2 hours beforehand. So that's a big reason why we want to stay on WA time. It's a big, with daylight saving, it's a 5-hour shift. So it's a big change for a short amount of time, so hopefully it'll work Thursday night.
We hear a lot about how Melbourne United are the star-studded team, but these 2 teams, New Zealand and Perth, the culture, what they've been through in recent years, this is the match-up of the round, isn't it? The 2 best teams going at it.
And it's one of those rivalries, it doesn't matter where you are on the ladder, it seems to bring the best out of, a few years ago I remember Cedric Jackson hitting the full-court shot to win the game, and one time that we weren't playing well at all of a sudden we rise up to the occasion. It's that competition. You got Vicona is so competitive, you got Damo so competitive, and it's really a cracker contest no matter where we are on the ladder, and just happens to be right now we're first and second.
What have you thought of Edgar Sosa so far?
very smart, intelligent point guard. So Damo's going to have a good dip at him and see how we go. But yeah, you know, he's a good import.
And Shea Ely's come on quite a lot this year. Have you highlighted him as a threat off the bench?
Yeah, we remember him a couple of years ago. We really got stuck into him, so he's matured a lot, and yeah, we'll have some ammunition up our sleeve too with him.
What do you mean you got stuck into him, Trevor?
Well, just at the grand final, he was backup point guard, and he was lucky to bring the ball down the court against Casey Prather and Damo. So we'll give it another crack.
Trevor, I'm not great at maths, but putting 2 and 2 together, Clint Steindl has parted ways with his Greek club. You had him in the off-season. Are you close to signing him?
Oh, look, we'll look at, there's a few other players looking around too at the moment. So normally in Europe, around November, December, teams start to make moves or they stop paying players. So yeah, we'll certainly make up a short list and hopefully have an answer for you very shortly.
So he's not the one?
He would be certainly on the list, yes.
Yeah, what would he do? And he's not really the replacement for Matt Knight, is he?
No, that's what we've got to balance up. We've got those 5 bigs. We've got to figure out what's best interest of the team. Obviously, Matt's a big loss. You know, his defence, his unselfishness, his toughness just to play through injuries. You can make a whole list of what he brings to the team, and we have to just have a little bit of time to work out what we need. And once we decide that, we'll move forward, but we're certainly in no hurry.
I think he's in town. Can you sign him on a short-term deal and get a feel as to whether that works?
Yeah, I don't know if we can do that or not with the locals. But look, we had Clint in here for pre-season, and it was a good filling out period for us. So we'll see how he goes back from Greece. But yeah, we should know where we are next week. So.
Did you coach him in Townsville? Or
No, the year after. Yeah.
Are you considering someone like Reece Bay maybe stepping up to a full contract?
Yeah, Reece, well, is our development guy. He'll certainly go on the road trip this weekend, and Reece has been great for us, and that's an option that we're looking at as well.